to be more bit rate, but just gonna test the noise. At max, so that was just negative 30. And then that is it. I don't know what. Expander. What does this do? No. At max, so that was just negative 30. And then that is it. We will then go to stream elements, add in I don't know why this is an alert box. Go here, subscriber alert. Actually, on a on stream. I don't know why this is an alert box. Go here, subscriber alert. Actually,
Why? There are 0 events received. Which is basically you, or Mr. Evil Chow. That's event 75, $1 or some shit. And then I wanted to show the event to show, which should be the one right under it, 74. Event to hide, -1 is the event to show. And but the logic is once I get to a total event, like there's 75, but I'm only displaying 20, so 75.
So this one, fine. Should have seen this coming. Only been talking about Stream Elements non-stop for like years now. And you guys do have a lot of questions about it. And that's fair. It's an amazingly powerful system, but the interface is super unique, different from all the other services, and it can be overwhelming. I get that. So today, let's get you from start to finish, setting up a professional stream with alerts and widgets and all the things, and like, see if we can do it in 10 minutes. All right, let's jump into this video. The first thing I'm gonna need you to do is type in your most commonly used password that you use for all your accounts in the comments down below. You had a password come to mind, didn't you? Stop doing that. Look, guys, it's 2020. If you don't have a password manager yet, what are you doing? NordPass, who, by the way, is the sponsor of today's video, can generate strong, unique passwords for all your accounts, sync them across all your devices, and autofill them with a single click, or tap, depending on the device you're on. And plus, if you're watching this and you're like, oh shoot, I do use the same password for all my accounts. What I do now? You just go to nordpass.com/alphagaming or use code alphagaming at checkout, get 50% off. That makes it like $249 a month, plus you get a month for free. And you know what? If your password is password,
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
link to your NordPass discount in the description below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, but maybe there were a couple questions that I didn't quite answer, feel free to jump into my Twitch stream. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, and we talk all about these kind of things. Link in the description. Cool. Let's get started. 10 minutes on the timer down below, Sam. Pro tip, by the way, if you wait to log into your dashboard until my face pops up right here, Stream Elements will actually run faster. Trust me. Cool. We're in, and you start off with the dashboard here where you see all your stats. Over on the left here, you can see a merch store you can set up. This is where you set your donation settings, even your chat bot, which you can name whatever you want, by the way. But we're going to be focusing on the overlays because this is where you set up all of your alerts and your text and overlays and widgets, all the stuff that makes your stream look professional. We're even going to go into some cool custom stuff like the subtrain or the rotating widget that we have on our streams. So let's click on my overlays, and you can see that mine is a mess. Yours is probably blank because I have a tendency to build new ones and then never delete the old ones. What are you going to do? Let's just start fresh and create a blank overlay up here. First thing you're going to do is set your resolution to whatever the canvas in OBS is. So my canvas is 1080p. So I make an overlay that's 1080p. Easy peasy. We're gonna name this our super cool alerts. Cool. The way Stream Elements works is it gives you a blank canvas here for you to add all of your text and all of your widgets and all of your alerts and all the things onto it, and then you take this one browser source and slap it in OBS, which is super convenient, but someone moving from something like Streamlabs or something has never seen anything like this before. So let's add a widget to it, and we're gonna add an alert box. This is the first thing you're gonna wanna do. And here we go, just so you can see what this is doing. If I click on emulate and add a follower alert, hey, there's my follower alert. Where do I wanna place this on the screen? Let's maybe throw it above my camera over here. Just so you can see what this did, let's go ahead and throw this in OBS real quick. So if I click this copy overlay URL here, go into OBS, add a browser source. We're gonna call this SE for Stream Elements. We're gonna make sure that the width and the height is the same as what we set it to, which is 1080p or 1920 by 1080. Remember when we set it to 1080p earlier? And we're gonna make this our URL. Now you can see when we emulate a follower alert, well, nothing actually happens because you have to save it first. Let's save it. There we go. It's saved. Now when we emulate a follower alert, hey, look at that. We got a follower alert right up in the corner. Looks perfect. Look at this. We're on our way. Now let's say you want to change the follower alert to a different animation that you've got set on your desktop. You can click the little gear here next to follower alert, and it brings you to all the settings. You can set an image, you can set it to a video if you have like a WebM file, for example. You can even go into all the text settings and change exactly where the text is placed, and the font and the color and all the things. All the things are in here. This is where we'd completely customize our follower alerts. Then we can go into here and customize our subscriber alerts, blah, 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 blah. You get the point. A couple pro tips about alert boxes, by the way. Let's say you got your follower alerts, all your alerts over here, but you want your sub alerts to do something different on this side. You can actually go into alerts, add another alert box. And with this one, we're gonna turn off everything except subs. And if we go back into our layers, we have our original alert box here, and we're going to turn off subs. So this one on the right won't display subs. This one will only display subs. So now I can have a follower alert on this side, and as soon as that's done, you get a subscriber alert on the left side. There you go. And another big pro tip, by the way, you'll probably notice we had to wait until the follower alert ended before we could play the sub alert. This happens a lot when I raid people and they get like 100 followers and then someone like drops bits and subs, but because it has to get through the 100 follower alert first, it takes like 15 minutes to show the bits and the subs. What you can do is actually create 2 separate overlays. Let's save this. We can go back here, create another overlay and make that just subs or subs and bits or whatever. So this one can play all of your follower alerts and the other one will play your subs and bits, and they can actually go at the same time. This is actually why I have my sub alerts in their own overlay, because I want to make sure they show up the moment someone subscribes. Okay, let's add the next thing. Let's throw in some text if you want to show maybe your most recent follower, your most recent donator, your most recent whatever. Go to labels down here. Let's add in the most recent subscriber. You can see all these options too, by the way. Here's a list of your most recent subscribers. Here's your latest one. Here's your latest brand new sub, latest resub. They're all here. Let's just do the most recent one. And you notice, by the way, you don't have to use a separate app to do text. Like Streamlabs has Stream Labels. Muxy had the Muxy ticker, where you had to have an app running in the background and then import that file into OBS. And you know that default OBS text. You know when someone's using Stream Labels. That's the ugliest font. In Stream Elements, it's all just done right in here in the browser. I feel like I should disclose, by the way, this video isn't sponsored by Stream Elements. They don't even know I'm making it. I just think very highly of their tools, and it's probably sounding sponsored. It's not. So now we have our most recent sub. Let's throw it right in the top middle here, maybe. We can change all the text settings right here. I'm pretty sure this accesses Google Fonts, so you have just about any Google font you want to use. We have always used Passion 1, although I'm starting to get a little sick of that one. It's a little bit too bubbly for me. And let's change this so it says latest sub. Easy peasy. Now whenever someone subs, this will update to the most recent subscriber. This is also the place, by the way, where you can do a total sub count, just like that. Now we got our latest sub, we got total subs. The font is different, so it looks gross, but you get the point. Big pro tip for this, by the way. If you go to your own stream, take a screen grab of the stream itself.
So you need a freelancer. The obvious choice is going to Fiverr and finding designers, programmers, and more in seconds.
But you're not obvious.
You're mysterious.
Unique. A nonconformist.
You want to try finding freelancers yourself without Fiverr because you have time. It's not like you've got a deadline or a business to run or an anger management group you need to. Out of my way, Janice!
Then you can import in static and custom here an image, and we're going to upload that image that we just took. There we go. So now we've got our stream as a template, and we can move stuff around knowing how it's going to look on the stream. So let's shrink this down a little bit. There we go. Throw that right above the top there. And the final step of this is you go into the layers, you make it invisible, make sure you set it to the bottom so everything is layered on top of it, and now you kind of have this semi-transparent background of your stream so you can fit, like let's take these here. Let's take the latest sub, total subs, put it right below the camera there. When I say this, you can see the text and the alerts show up over here, but the background template that we're using to shape everything doesn't. So now it's going to be really easy to organize all of your alerts and text over your stream because you know what it's going to look like when you're live. All right, let's set a follower goal. We're going to go to labels. We're going to go to followers goals, follower goal right there. Just to get it to match the aesthetic, we're going to go with a condensed version. We're going to make it white. We're going to make the text black. Ooh, that's looking nice. And let's shrink this thing in. There we go. I think I beat my goal. Let's set the goal to 200,000. There we go.
You have not done my bins. My bins have not been taken out. Yeah, I did when you were sat on your big bum watching TV.
Wait, no, are you not getting a shower?
Oh, that was needs to be done before. You get one.
Why am I getting one? Oh. Dad,